Welcome to Shadowed Stoics, where we dive deep into the unexplored corners of Stoic philosophy. Join us as we unravel timeless wisdom through the lens of today's challenges, illuminating the path to inner strength and serenity. Subscribe and journey with us into the shadows of the Stoic mind.
Welcome to the realm of dark Stoicism, where wisdom meets caution. Today, we explore 10 principles that will help you identify those who may exploit your trust and kindness.
Principle 1. Watch for excessive flattery. Flattery is a powerful tool in the manipulator's arsenal. Genuine compliments are sincere, specific, and rare, while excessive flattery is often a strategic maneuver to gain favor or manipulate emotions. The first principle of dark Stoicism teaches us to be wary of those who drown us in praise. When someone showers you with excessive compliments, it can be a red flag indicating their intent to exploit your goodwill. Flattery can create a false sense of rapport, making you feel valued and appreciated. This psychological tactic can lower your defenses and make you more susceptible to manipulation. When you are constantly praised, it's natural to feel a sense of obligation to reciprocate, often leading to unbalanced relationships where the flatterer can exploit your goodwill. The key is to differentiate between genuine appreciation and manipulative flattery. Genuine compliments are specific and thoughtful. They acknowledge your true qualities and achievements, providing constructive feedback. Manipulative flattery, on the other hand, is often vague and overly enthusiastic. It aims to boost your ego without offering any substantial critique or insight. Consider the context and frequency of the compliments. Are they coming from someone who genuinely knows and understands you, or from someone who barely interacts with you? Are the compliments consistent with your actions and achievements, or do they seem exaggerated and disconnected from reality? It's also crucial to observe the flatterer's behavior in other situations. Do they use flattery as a tool to manipulate others? Do they seem insincere or inconsistent in their praise? These behaviors can indicate a pattern of manipulation. Additionally, reflect on how the flattery makes you feel. If you sense a tinge of unease or if the compliments feel too good to be true, trust your instincts. Your intuition can often detect insincerity even when your conscious mind does not. In practice, maintaining a balanced and grounded perspective is essential. While it's important to appreciate genuine compliments, it's equally crucial to remain vigilant and not let flattery cloud your judgment. Recognize your own worth independently of external validation. By grounding your self-esteem in your values and achievements, you can better resist the manipulative tactics of excessive flatterers. In summary, the principle of watching for excessive flattery is about cultivating discernment and maintaining a healthy skepticism. It's not about rejecting all compliments, but about understanding the motives behind them. By staying attuned to the nuances of flattery, you can protect yourself from those who seek to exploit your need for validation and appreciation. Principle 2. Observe their actions, not words. Words are easy, actions are revealing. This principle emphasizes the importance of observing behavior rather than relying solely on what people say. Actions often speak louder than words, and they provide a more accurate reflection of a person's true intentions and character. In the realm of dark Stoicism, this principle is crucial for identifying potential exploiters. Manipulative individuals are often skilled communicators who use words to create a favorable impression or to deceive. They may make grand promises, express deep emotions, or articulate noble intentions, but their actions may not align with their words. To apply this principle, start by paying close attention to patterns of behavior over time. Are their actions consistent with their words? For instance, someone might express a strong commitment to helping you or supporting your goals, but if their actions consistently fall short, it's a sign that their words are not to be trusted. Consider reliability and follow-through. Trustworthy individuals honor their commitments and are dependable. They show up when they say they will, complete tasks they've promised to do, and consistently act in ways that align with their expressed values and intentions. In contrast, manipulators often fail to follow through on their promises, make excuses, or shift blame when they don't deliver. Observing how someone treats others can also provide valuable insights. People who are genuine and trustworthy tend to treat everyone with respect and kindness, regardless of their status or what they stand to gain. If you notice that someone is only kind and generous when they have something to gain, but dismissive or exploitative toward others, it's a red flag. Additionally, watch for signs of duplicity. Manipulative individuals often engage in deceitful behavior, such as lying, cheating, or manipulating situations to their advantage. They might also exhibit a lack of transparency, being secretive about their intentions or actions. If you catch someone in a lie or observe them engaging in dishonest behavior, take it as a serious warning sign. It's also essential to evaluate how someone handles adversity and conflict. True character is often revealed in challenging situations. Trustworthy individuals tend to act with integrity and maintain their principles even when it's difficult. Manipulators, however, may resort to unethical behavior, blame shifting, or evasion when faced with challenges. In summary, the principle of observing actions rather than words is about cultivating a keen awareness of behavior patterns. It involves looking beyond surface-level charm and rhetoric to discern true character and intentions. By focusing on actions, you can protect yourself from those who seek to exploit your trust and good nature. This principle encourages a practical, grounded approach to relationships, emphasizing the importance of consistency and reliability as key indicators of trustworthiness. Principle 3. Notice the absence of reciprocity. Healthy relationships are based on mutual give and take. Reciprocity is a fundamental aspect of any balanced and equitable relationship. This principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of noticing when reciprocity is absent, as it often indicates a potential for exploitation. In a reciprocal relationship, both parties contribute and benefit in a manner that is balanced and fair. This doesn't mean keeping a strict tally of favors or constantly comparing contributions, but rather ensuring that there is a general sense of mutual support and respect. When this balance is missing, it's a sign that one party may be taking advantage of the other's generosity, kindness, or resources. To apply this principle, start by assessing the balance in your relationships. Reflect on your interactions and consider whether there is a fair exchange of effort, support, and resources. Are you always the one who is giving, helping, or accommodating, while the other person rarely reciprocates? Do you feel a sense of imbalance or depletion after your interactions? One of the key indicators of a lack of reciprocity is a pattern of taking without giving back. This can manifest in various ways, such as someone consistently seeking your help or resources without offering support in return, or expecting you to accommodate their needs and preferences without considering yours. It can also involve emotional exploitation, where one person relies heavily on the other for emotional support without providing the same level of care and attention. Another important aspect to consider is the nature of the interactions. Reciprocal relationships are characterized by mutual respect and consideration. If someone regularly disregards your needs, opinions, or boundaries, it's a sign that they may be exploiting the relationship. This lack of respect can erode trust and create a dynamic where one person feels undervalued and taken for granted. It's also helpful to observe how someone reacts when you express your needs or set boundaries. In a healthy, reciprocal relationship, the other person will respect and honor your boundaries, and will be willing to make adjustments to accommodate your needs. However, if they react negatively, dismiss your concerns, or try to guilt you into changing your stance, it's a sign that they may be more interested in what they can gain from you than in maintaining a balanced relationship. In summary, the principle of noticing the absence of reciprocity is about maintaining awareness of the balance in your relationships. It involves recognizing when you are giving more than you are receiving and understanding the implications of this imbalance. By identifying relationships that lack reciprocity, you can take steps to address the issue, set boundaries, and protect yourself from exploitation. This principle encourages a thoughtful and proactive approach to maintaining healthy and equitable relationships. Principle 4. Identify inconsistent values. Inconsistent values are a hallmark of manipulative individuals. They often shift their values and principles to fit the situation, showing a lack of integrity and a willingness to say or do whatever is necessary to achieve their goals. The fourth principle of dark Stoicism teaches us to identify and be wary of these inconsistencies. Values are the core beliefs and principles that guide a person's behavior and decisions. They are relatively stable and consistent over time, reflecting a person's true character and priorities. When someone's values appear to change frequently or seem to align conveniently with their immediate goals, it's a sign that they may not be genuine or trustworthy. To apply this principle, start by paying attention to the values that someone professes and how they act upon them. Are their actions consistent with their stated values? For example, if someone claims to value honesty but frequently lies or withholds information, their actions contradict their professed values. This inconsistency is a red flag indicating potential manipulation or deceit. Consider the context in which someone's values appear to shift. Do they change their stance on important issues depending on who they are talking to or what they stand to gain? For instance, someone might express strong ethical beliefs in one context but act unethically when it benefits them. This kind of situational morality is a clear indicator of a lack of integrity. Observing how someone responds to ethical dilemmas can also be revealing. People with consistent values will adhere to their principles even when it's inconvenient or costly. Manipulative individuals, however, are more likely to compromise their values for personal gain. If you notice that someone is willing to bend or break their principles when it suits them, it's a sign that they may not be trustworthy. Additionally, look for patterns of behavior that indicate a lack of genuine commitment to their professed values. For example, if someone claims to value generosity but rarely acts generously, or if they preach about the importance of empathy but show little compassion in their actions, their inconsistency reveals their true character. It's also helpful to consider the broader context of their behavior. Are they consistent in their values across different areas of their life, or do they exhibit compartmentalized behavior? For instance, someone might be honest and ethical in their personal life but act deceitfully in their professional life. This compartmentalization is another form of inconsistency that can indicate manipulative tendencies. In summary, the principle of identifying inconsistent values is about cultivating discernment and awareness of the alignment between someone's words and actions. By focusing on consistency, you can better understand a person's true character and protect yourself from those who seek to exploit you through deceit and manipulation. This principle encourages a thoughtful and critical approach to evaluating the trustworthiness of others. Principle 5. Recognize emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation is a subtle and insidious form of exploitation. Manipulative individuals use emotions to control and influence others, often making them feel guilty, anxious, or obligated. The fifth principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of recognizing and resisting emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulators are skilled at playing on your emotions to achieve their goals. They may use tactics such as guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or creating a sense of dependency to maintain control over you. These tactics can undermine your confidence, distort your perception of reality, and make you more susceptible to further manipulation. To apply this principle, start by becoming aware of the common tactics used by emotional manipulators. Guilt-tripping involves making you feel responsible for their problems or emotions, often by exaggerating their suffering or implying that you are selfish or uncaring if you don't comply with their demands. For example, a manipulator might say, "After everything I've done for you, How can you be so selfish? This tactic leverages your empathy and sense of duty to manipulate you into compliance. Gaslighting is another common tactic, where the manipulator distorts reality to make you doubt your perceptions and judgment. They might deny things they've said or done, insist that you're imagining things, or blame you for their actions. This can erode your self-confidence and make you more dependent on their version of reality. Creating a sense of dependency is also a powerful tactic. Manipulators often try to make you feel like you need them, either by convincing you that you can't manage without their help or by fostering a sense of indebtedness. They might do things for you unsolicited, then remind you of these favors when they want something in return. This creates a dynamic where you feel obligated to them and are less likely to challenge their behavior. To resist emotional manipulation, it's crucial to maintain a strong sense of self-awareness and self-worth. Recognize that you are not responsible for managing other people's emotions or fixing their problems. It's important to set clear boundaries and to communicate them assertively. For example, if someone tries to guilt-trip you, respond with statements like, "I understand that you're upset, but I can't help you in the way you're asking." It's also helpful to seek external perspectives. Talking to trusted friends or mentors can provide valuable insights and help you see through manipulative tactics. They can offer support and validation, reinforcing your confidence and helping you maintain a clear perspective. In summary, the principle of recognizing emotional manipulation is about developing emotional intelligence and resilience. By understanding the tactics used by manipulators and maintaining strong boundaries, you can protect yourself from emotional exploitation. This principle encourages a vigilant and assertive approach to maintaining your emotional well-being and integrity. Principle 6. Spot unreasonable demands. Exploiters often make unreasonable demands on your time, energy, or resources. This principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of recognizing and addressing these demands to protect yourself from exploitation. Unreasonable demands can take many forms, such as excessive requests for your time, energy, money, or other resources. These demands are often disproportionate to what is fair or reasonable in a given relationship. They can create a sense of obligation or guilt, making it difficult for you to refuse or set boundaries. To apply this principle, start by assessing the nature and frequency of the demands being placed on you. Are the requests reasonable and balanced, or do they feel excessive and one-sided? For example, if a friend consistently asks for your help with personal or financial problems without offering support in return, it's a sign of an unbalanced relationship. Consider the impact of these demands on your well-being. Do they leave you feeling drained, stressed, or overwhelmed? Unreasonable demands can take a significant toll on your mental and emotional health, leading to burnout and resentment. It's important to recognize when someone's expectations are negatively affecting your well-being and to take steps to address the issue. One key indicator of unreasonable demands is a lack of respect for your boundaries. Manipulative individuals often ignore or push against your limits, expecting you to prioritize their needs over your own. For example, they might insist that you drop everything to help them, regardless of your own commitments or needs. If someone consistently disregards your boundaries and makes you feel guilty for asserting them, it's a sign of manipulation. It's also helpful to observe the context and motivation behind the demands. Are they coming from someone who genuinely needs help, or from someone who is taking advantage of your generosity? Exploiters often prey on your empathy and willingness to help, using your kindness to fulfill their own needs without regard for your well-being. To resist unreasonable demands, it's crucial to set clear boundaries and to communicate them assertively. Practice saying no without guilt or apology. For example, if someone asks for a favor that you cannot reasonably fulfill, respond with statements like, "I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that right now." It's important to remember that setting boundaries is not selfish, it's a necessary part of maintaining healthy and balanced relationships. Additionally, seek support from trusted friends or mentors. They can offer valuable perspectives and help you reinforce your boundaries. They can also provide validation and encouragement, helping you resist the pressure to comply with unreasonable demands. In summary, the principle of spotting unreasonable demands is about cultivating discernment and assertiveness. By recognizing when someone is making excessive requests and maintaining clear boundaries, you can protect yourself from exploitation. This principle encourages a proactive and empowered approach to maintaining your well-being and integrity. Principle 7. Detect the lack of transparency. Honest people are transparent about their intentions. A lack of transparency is a common tactic used by manipulators to hide their true motives and actions. This principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of detecting and addressing this lack of transparency to protect yourself from exploitation. Transparency involves open and honest communication, where individuals share relevant information and intentions freely. In contrast, a lack of transparency is characterized by secrecy, evasiveness, and selective disclosure. Manipulative individuals often withhold information, provide vague answers, or mislead you to maintain control and manipulate situations to their advantage. To apply this principle, start by paying attention to the level of openness in your interactions. Are conversations straightforward and clear, or do you often feel confused or uncertain about someone's intentions? If someone frequently avoids answering questions directly, changes the subject, or provides ambiguous responses, it's a sign of a lack of transparency. Consider the consistency and reliability of the information you receive. Honest individuals provide consistent and verifiable information. Manipulators, on the other hand, often change their stories, contradict themselves, or provide incomplete information. If you notice discrepancies or inconsistencies in what someone tells you, it's a red flag indicating potential deceit. It's also important to observe how someone reacts when you ask for clarification or additional information. Genuine individuals are usually willing to provide clarity and address your concerns. Manipulative individuals, however, may become defensive, evasive, or attempt to turn the situation around by accusing you of being suspicious or paranoid. This tactic, known as deflection, is designed to distract from their lack of transparency and put you on the defensive. Another key indicator of a lack of transparency is the presence of secrets and hidden agendas. Manipulators often keep important information from you, revealing only what they think is necessary to maintain control or influence. They may also have hidden motives or agendas that they do not disclose, leading to a sense of unease or mistrust. To address a lack of transparency, it's crucial to communicate your expectations clearly and assertively. Let the other person know that you value honesty and openness, and that you expect the same in return. For example, you might say, "I feel more comfortable when we have open and honest communication. Can you provide more details about this situation?" It's also helpful to seek corroborating information from other sources. If you have doubts about the accuracy or completeness of the information you receive, verify it independently. This can help you uncover discrepancies and gain a clearer understanding of the situation. In summary, the principle of detecting a lack of transparency is about cultivating awareness and assertiveness. By recognizing the signs of evasiveness and secrecy and maintaining clear communication expectations, you can protect yourself from those who seek to exploit you through deceit and manipulation. This principle encourages a vigilant and proactive approach to maintaining trust and integrity in your relationships. Principle 8. Understand their network. The company someone keeps can reveal a lot about their character and intentions. This principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of understanding a person's network to identify potential exploiters. By observing the relationships and associations of those around you, you can gain valuable insights into their true nature and motives. To apply this principle, start by paying attention to the people with whom someone surrounds themselves. Are their friends, colleagues, and associates generally trustworthy, ethical, and respectful, or do they exhibit manipulative, deceitful, or unethical behavior? The saying "birds of a feather flock together" often holds true. Individuals tend to associate with others who share similar values and behaviors. Consider the dynamics of their relationships. Are they based on mutual respect, trust, and reciprocity, or do they involve manipulation, exploitation, or power imbalances? If you observe that someone's network is characterized by unhealthy or exploitative dynamics, it's a red flag indicating that they may also engage in similar behavior. It's also helpful to observe how someone treats different members of their network. Do they treat everyone with consistent respect and consideration, or do they exhibit a pattern of favoritism, manipulation, or mistreatment? For example, if someone is kind and respectful to those they perceive as powerful or useful but dismissive or exploitative toward others, it reveals a lack of genuine integrity and respect. Another important aspect to consider is the reputation of the people in their network. Are their associates known for ethical behavior, honesty, and reliability, or do they have a reputation for deceit, manipulation, or unethical conduct? A network of individuals with poor reputations can indicate that someone is comfortable with or even complicit in unethical behavior. To gain a deeper understanding of someone's network, it can be helpful to engage with and observe their interactions in various contexts. Attend social or professional events where their associates are present, and pay attention to the dynamics and behaviors you observe. This can provide valuable insights into the nature of their relationships and the potential influence of their network on their behavior. It's also important to reflect on your own interactions with members of their network. Have you experienced any red flags or concerning behaviors from these individuals? Your personal experiences can provide additional context and help you form a more comprehensive understanding of the network's influence. In summary, the principle of understanding their network is about cultivating awareness and discernment. By observing the relationships and associations of those around you, you can gain valuable insights into their character and intentions. This principle encourages a thoughtful and investigative approach to evaluating the trustworthiness of others, emphasizing the importance of considering the broader context of their behavior and associations. Principle 9. Evaluate their reactions to boundaries. When you set boundaries, exploiters will resist or react negatively. This principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of evaluating how people respond to your boundaries to identify potential manipulators and protect your well-being. Boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy and respectful relationships. They define what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior and help you protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. How someone reacts to your boundaries can reveal a lot about their respect for you and their potential for exploitation. To apply this principle, start by clearly communicating your boundaries in a firm but respectful manner. For example, you might say, "I need to focus on my work, so I won't be able to help you with that today," or "I'm not comfortable discussing that topic." Pay attention to the other person's reaction. Do they respect your boundaries and acknowledge your needs, or do they push back, guilt trip you, or try to manipulate you into changing your stance? Consider the consistency of their reactions. Respectful individuals will consistently honor your boundaries, even if they don't always agree with them. Manipulative individuals, on the other hand, may only respect your boundaries when it's convenient for them or when they have something to gain. If someone frequently disregards or challenges your boundaries, it's a sign that they may be more interested in exploiting your willingness to accommodate them than in maintaining a healthy relationship. It's also helpful to observe how someone responds to boundaries set by others. Do they respect and honor the boundaries of friends, colleagues, or family members, or do they consistently push against them? Their behavior in other relationships can provide valuable insights into their overall respect for boundaries and their potential for manipulation. Reflect on the emotional impact of their reactions. Do you feel respected and valued when you set boundaries, Or do you feel guilty, anxious, or pressured to change your stance? Manipulative individuals often use emotional tactics to make you feel bad for asserting your boundaries, creating a sense of obligation or guilt. Recognizing these tactics can help you resist the pressure to comply and maintain your boundaries. To reinforce your boundaries, it's important to remain firm and consistent. Communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively, and be prepared to reiterate them if necessary. For example, if someone continues to push against your boundaries, respond with statements like, "I've already explained my position, and I'm not going to change it." Consistency is key to maintaining your boundaries and protecting yourself from manipulation. In summary, the principle of evaluating their reactions to boundaries is about cultivating assertiveness and self-respect. By observing how people respond to your boundaries and maintaining a firm stance, you can protect yourself from those who seek to exploit your willingness to accommodate them. This principle encourages a proactive and empowered approach to maintaining your well-being and integrity in your relationships. Principle 10. Listen to your instincts. Your intuition is a powerful tool for detecting potential manipulators and exploiters. This principle of dark Stoicism emphasizes the importance of listening to your instincts and trusting your gut feelings to protect yourself from exploitation. Intuition is your subconscious mind's ability to recognize patterns and signals that your conscious mind may not immediately perceive. It's a valuable source of insight and can often alert you to potential dangers or red flags before you have concrete evidence. By tuning into your instincts, you can gain a deeper understanding of situations and people, helping you make more informed decisions. To apply this principle, start by paying attention to your initial reactions to people and situations. Do you feel comfortable and at ease, or do you sense something is off? Your body and mind can pick up on subtle cues and inconsistencies that may indicate potential manipulation or deceit. Trust these feelings and consider them as valuable information when assessing your interactions. Reflect on past experiences where you ignored your instincts and later regretted it. What were the signs that you overlooked or dismissed? Learning from these experiences can help you develop a stronger sense of trust in your intuition and make better decisions in the future. It's also important to create space for quiet reflection and self-awareness. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to ignore or dismiss your instincts. Taking time to reflect, meditate, or engage in activities that promote mindfulness can help you connect with your inner voice and gain clarity on your feelings and perceptions. When you have a gut feeling about someone or something, don't dismiss it outright. Instead, investigate further and gather additional information. Talk to trusted friends or mentors, seek external perspectives, and consider the context of your feelings. This approach allows you to balance intuition with rational analysis, helping you make more informed and balanced decisions. It's also helpful to practice active listening and observation in your interactions. Pay attention to non-verbal cues, such as body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. These subtle signals can provide valuable insights into someone's true intentions and character, reinforcing or challenging your initial instincts. In summary, the principle of listening to your instincts is about cultivating self-awareness and trust in your inner wisdom. By tuning into your gut feelings and balancing them with rational analysis, you can protect yourself from those who seek to exploit you. This principle encourages a thoughtful and intuitive approach to navigating relationships and making decisions, emphasizing the importance of trusting yourself and your perceptions.
Thank you for exploring the depths of Stoicism with us today. If you found value in our journey, please like, share, and subscribe to continue uncovering the wisdom of the Stoics.